Welcome to the Brown County, Texas Discovery Access provided by the 35th Judicial District Attorney's Office. This video is designed to help you understand the technical side of accessing discovery provided by our office. The best way to start is to go to Brown County, Texas's website that can be found at www.browncountytx.gov and navigate from the link for District Court to the District Attorney's website. On that website, there is a link at the top of a block of text that says Discovery Access provided by the 35th Judicial District Attorney's Office. The block of text beneath that link provides you information about accessing discovery. If you click on this link, it will open a web page that allows you to log on to our secure web portal for access to discovery. You will be provided a username by our office. That username will be typically your first name dot your last name. For this example, we are using an account that's just been set up as an example. So it says literally first name, last name. You will receive your username and your unique password in an email provided by our office. Please retain that email and that information about your username. The password you will be able to change the password once you log on. Please make sure you retain your documentation about what you have changed your password to, as our office cannot see the password that you choose once you change the initial logon information that we've given you. Once you log on, you will get a welcome screen popping up. Our welcome screen for this example says, welcome back, example of defense attorney. Yours should have your name on there. It will provide you with information about when the last time that you logged on was, and you can close out of that message anytime you want. The program will initially take you to a dashboard. On this dashboard, we have a generic dashboard for all defense attorney accounts that again provides you with information about how to access discovery, your obligations and duties once you do access discovery, and kind of some specific information about our discovery process. There are some quick links over here on the right. There also is your own specific dashboard. This one says example of defense attorney. Your specific dashboard should have your name up here and say it's your dashboard. This is your personal dashboard that you can edit and change. The instructions for editing and changing are contained here, and the quick link to be able to enter the edit dashboard mode is in the bottom right hand corner right over here. There also is a DA's office dashboard. You will not have access to this dashboard. Don't worry, don't panic when you see a bunch of red boxes that say access denied. That means the system is working correctly. When you want to access cases that you have within our system, there are multiple ways that you can go about finding those cases. You can start with the Explorer tab at the top left. This will bring you to an overview of everything that you have access to. The first drawer that you will have access to is called Brady Information for Defense Attorneys. You can hover over that and see the full name. When you click on that drawer, there are multiple folders. These are generic documents that are provided in every case. The people that have Brady information uploaded in this particular drawer may or may not be on your case. It will be your duty and obligation to check and see if any of the witnesses involved in your cases may be listed in this drawer and may have Brady information available related to them. The next drawer you'll see, and actually the only other drawer you will see, is the case files drawer. If you click on this drawer, you will be able to see any specific defendant for which you have officially entered and filed into the case. We will upload you or add you to discovery once we have a filing from the court notifying us that you are the attorney of record once we have an appointment notice from indigent defense, or if you send our office a letter of representation. If you have not completed one of those three things, we will not attach you to a case. We require some sort of formal notice that you are representing someone before we will attach you. Once we do, folders similar to the folders that are in the Brady Information for Defense will appear in the case files drawer, and you'll be able to access the information there. For purposes of this demonstration video, we have created a case files drawer that has a generic example so that you can see what it would look like to have a folder in your drawer. When you log on, this case files demonstration video will not be present anymore. There's another way to find case files, and before we talk about specific case files, I want to show you that. You also can search within our system. You have the ability to search either for a document or for a folder. Each defendant has one folder for each charge that is pending within our system. So if you are looking for a defendant specifically, one of the easy ways to do so is to go to the search tab and search for a specific folder. The search query will pop up with a default search query. You have the ability to change that search query individually by clicking on different things you would like to search by. You also have the ability to set up some of your own settings by going to the circle in the top right-hand corner and clicking on user settings. There is a box right here that allows you to change the default conditions for searches. And if you want to do that, you can adjust there. When you search, you can search by first name, last name. For folders, you can search by specific agencies or cause numbers. All you need to do is go to this particular prompt and select what you would like to search by. Once you search, let's say you wanted to search by a cause number, you can either search by the exact cause number for equal to, or a partial cause number by using contains. Same idea for first name, last name. You can use equal to, which requires the precise last name or first name, or contains, which only requires that you type in a portion of that. Once you type in your search, you hit run and you can see those results. If you would rather look for a specific document within your folders that you have access to, you can go up to this top folder, click on the document tab. You'll have the same search query pop up, but you will have different options that you can fill in the prompt. Works the same way. Select whichever index you would like to search by. Once you have selected that, you can select either equal to or some other field to fill it in, and then click run, and you'll be able to see the results of that search for a document. When you look within a specific case file, and I've gone back to the Explorer tab to be able to open the case file that we have as an example for you. This green box with the arrow allows you to open that folder in a different tab, or you can double click on the folder and open it in the same tab you are already in. Once you open the folder, there is a preview area on the right-hand side that's a dark gray. If you click on a specific document, that document will be able to be previewed in the right-hand side. You can remove that or expand it as you wish. If you remove it, that will give you a little more ability to see more of the information about the document in particular. In each folder, there are individual documents. Each document in every folder has a unique document ID. This is a method of tracking everything that's been uploaded. When Michael Morton paperwork is filed at the end of the case, the Michael Morton Act paperwork will reference this unique document ID to help us keep track of what has been provided in this case file. You also have the ability to see the date that an item was uploaded. That date references the initial date of upload for whatever folder it was placed into. You can sort by create date if you would like to look for new items that have been added to a case file. That sorting can be done simply by clicking on the top of the create date or by clicking on the little caret on the right-hand side of this column so that you can have it ascending or descending, whichever you would like. You also can sort by legal document type. The legal document type description is added by our office, and you can expand that as you want to see more of it. This is our way of labeling some basic labels for what different types of items are. And you can see in this example that we have provided some specific documents that are common in every case. These are generic examples for you to look at, but for example, a legal document type could include things such as an indictment, a notice filed by the state, or an offense report. If you need to search for a document, you can search for this legal document type by using the search and document feature we talked about earlier. You also can open each one of these items in a new tab by going to the green box with the arrow to the right to look at them. So for example, if you wanted to look at the indictment in this particular case, you could either click on this green arrow, box with arrow, that will pull up the indictment for you in a different tab, or you could double click on the item and be able to have it pull up in the tab you were in. If you do pull it up in the tab you're in, you can use your regular browser back button to go back and see all of the contents of the folder again. And then you can navigate through these as you need. You also will be able to view a page count depending on what specific indexes you have set to pull up in your search. This information is also pulled through to our Michael Morton Act paperwork to document what we've provided. This particular case is an example. As we said, it's not a real case, and so the first and last name are only listed as example and the agency is other. But in any case that you have access to, the defendant's first and last name will be under the respective headings, as well as the other information as you go further through. There are some things that we want to point out to you in every case. Our office does upload our recommendations for how to resolve cases. That is typically this green color that you can see when I unclick this agreed punishment recommendation form. This particular document contains a plea recommendation form that is what our office is recommending as a resolution for how to resolve a case. That's the starting point for negotiating with us, and we do ask that you check that agreed punishment recommendation form before you come to court so that we can have a profitable discussion. We also include in every case file a document that when it's unchecked, you can see is red over here on the left-hand side. It's always labeled available for review in DA's office only. If you open up that particular document, it will have a chart of all of the items that we cannot upload to the portal. There are a few standardized types of things that we cannot upload to the portal. And for this example, we've listed a few of them out. We do not upload copies of forensic interviews of children. You will have to view those in our office. You can make an appointment at any time by calling the main phone number for our office, 325-646-0444, and set up an appointment to view those forensic interviews. We also are unable to download or upload the physical dump of a cell phone download. So you will see any cell phone that has been downloaded. The information will be here indicating to you that we do have a cell phone dump of information, not just a report. You can typically get copies of those as long as there's nothing on those that can't be disseminated, such as child pornography. If you want a copy of a download of a phone rather than coming to our office to view it, we simply ask that you provide us with sufficient media to be able to do so. So either a disk, a flash drive, or a hard drive, depending on the size of the dump. Again, you can call our main office number and speak with someone about what size media you need to provide us in order to get a copy of that. We also provide criminal histories for review in our office. We do not upload those because of DPS audits absent a court order. So any of those that we have, whether it's a criminal history of a defendant or another witness, will be listed as available for review in this document. Anything that's listed on this document, you will need to contact us to be able to view. And it's your duty and obligation to check the discovery available for review in DA's office only to see if there are items that you need to physically come and view or that you need to request a copy of. Our program also provides you with the ability to download the items that have been imported into the discovery folders. There are some items that can be streamed that are videos. You'll note this bottom video has a rectangular shape with a camera icon. If we open that particular document up, you can see that the video actually will play within your web browser and you can watch it right here sitting on your computer without having to download anything. You're welcome to review it that way. If you don't want to and you wish to download it, there is an output button on the top left gray toolbar. In the middle, this output button gives you the option of emailing, printing, exporting, or downloading. You can choose to either export, and if you click on that, you will have to follow some prompts and decide how you want it to be exported, or you can download. If you do wish to download something, you will have to download the web helper. There will be prompts that help you through that process. And then you should be able to download it to your computer and store that media in whatever case management process that you individually use. There are some videos that, due to their nature, you can see the MPEG video was able to be streamed. There are some videos that, due to their proprietary nature, cannot be streamed. You can still see them as an item in the folder. And when you open them up, you will see that you get a notice that you're unable to preview this document. That means that this particular video cannot be streamed and you will have to download it or export it in order to be able to watch it. Again, you go to the output button on the gray toolbar and choose whether you wish to export or download, and then follow the prompts to do so. If you have any questions related to exporting, downloading, or otherwise viewing particular media that's listed on here, please contact our discovery technician for more assistance. Audio files may be similar to video. They may stream within the web browser, or you may have to download them. It's the same process for audio files as for video files. You also should be able to see photographs within our system. We have here a generic photograph, but they should be able to be viewed. Also, the output button is available to export or download as you need there as well. If you have any questions regarding logging on, how to use the system, how to access certain things, or whether or not you can download or export certain things in different ways, please do not contact our service provider for assistance. Contact our discovery technician first and allow her to troubleshoot as many items as she can with you. If there is a problem that does require intervention by our software provider, we will liaison with you in order to make sure that you get the assistance and help that you need. If you have any questions, contact our discovery technician. I did also forget to mention that if you are looking to find out which specific assistant district attorney you want to talk to about a case, We do have individual attorneys assigned to a case, and I opened that up really quickly, but if you look over on the Explorer tab at the folder that you have, there are 3 dots in a row. If you click on that and go to indexes, there is an index for which assistant district attorney has been assigned to a case. If you have questions regarding negotiating the case, or you wish to speak to an attorney about issues related to the case, this is the specific assistant district attorney that it would be helpful for you to contact. Please do not contact the attorneys related to discovery questions. Those should go through our discovery technician. Also, last note, when you're done using the system, you would help us all out if you go over to the white circle in the top right-hand corner, click on the button there and log out when you're concluded. That logging out process will help us ensure that everyone can access discovery in a timely manner. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. We'd like to assist you in any possible way we can. And thank you for your time.